2024 fall shoe trends. Let's get started. Good morning. For those of you who don't know, my name is Maya Karen. I run a fashion blog called Classically Kept. It does feature luxury, contemporary, and how to style, and now natural hair care and hair care topics. If you are into any of those things, please consider subscribing to my channel. Click the notification bell. That way you will never miss a video. So I have 8 fall shoe trends for you, and then I have 3 variations when it comes to boots. Okay, so the very first trend is going to be glove flats, and these have actually, or this type of shoe has actually been in for a couple of seasons now. I want you to think of the row. I know during the summer theirs continuously sold out. I want you to think of Kate, and then if you're looking for a more affordable option, you can try Reformation. And then if you're looking for something even more affordable, you can try Amazon. Amazon is always perfect when it comes to the dupes. Also, a little bit of a pro tip. If you are ever looking to step outside of your comfort zone and you want to try a trend, or you just want to try a piece of clothing that's something you don't typically wear, do a dupe or do inspiration, and then if you find that you actually like it, then you can go up in quality and you can go up in price point. But it's going to be those shoes or those flats that are almost, I won't say that they're custom, but they almost kind of hug your foot. And a lot of them you will also see that they are sheer. But we were seeing a lot of these on the runway. And I think one of the reasons why this has been so popular for the past couple of seasons is that this particular shoe can be dressed up or dressed down. If you are someone who has more of a smart casual aesthetic, you can definitely do like a leather one or a suede one with, like, let's say a pair of barrel jeans, let's say some stud earrings, a belt, and then just a button up. If you are someone who has more of a dressier aesthetic, you can definitely try the sheer ones. The next trend is a structured boot. We do know that a couple of seasons ago, slouchy boots were in. Different types of boots come and go, but this fall structured boots are going to be really in. Now, some women do not like these types of boots because they are so rigid and they are so structured. The shaft of the boot, sometimes it does not have a zipper, but not only that, but it can also be very difficult to get in and out of. Also, if you are someone who has bigger calves or big calves, oftentimes these boots do not fit. But when you think of structured, I want you to think of like moto boots, or I want you to think of like combat boots. They are very rigid, they are very structured. Next is going to be the T-strap shoe. And basically what that is you just have a regular pump, and then in the front, there is a piece of leather or a piece of material, and then it comes like this. So essentially it's just a T on your foot. Now this to me is a classic silhouette, same thing with the Mary Jane, but the T-strap I would probably say has not been on trend for a while, but it is a classic shoe. But you will see designers doing flats, you will see them doing kind of like the dad sandal and then just doing that T part with like that chunky heel. You also see mid heels, you will also see high heels, and more than likely you will probably see different iterations. So maybe somebody will have it coming up the foot, and then maybe we'll actually have 2 or 3 straps. The next trend is not going to be for everybody. It's probably more than likely not going to be for the classic woman, but it is definitely going to be for the fashion girls. I know they're going to eat this up, but it is going to be fuzzy shoes. Now, how much fuzz is on your shoes, that is completely up to you. I remember Loewe debuted, I think it was like furry or fuzzy shoes. It was a pump and the entire thing was fuzz. I know Hanifa made like a sandal, I mean, it's like on the bottom part, like where your foot goes, there was fur right there, or there was fuzz right there. So this is definitely something, if you want to try, I say start at an affordable price point. Affordability is relative, but start at an affordable price point, and if you love it, then you can stay there, or you can go up in price and in price point. This is definitely a trend, but we are seeing, when it comes to texture, that texture has been around for the last couple of seasons. The next trend is going to be a pointed heel, and not the actual toe box. Like, we're not talking about like a pointy toe heel. We're talking about the actual heel itself. The example that I'm giving you is from Kate, and you will notice although the front of the shoe or the toe box is pointed, you will also know that the actual heel of the shoe is coming down to a point, coming down to a triangle. It's pointed. Now with this heel shape, some might say that it is retro, or it is giving retro vibes. I do agree, but I think that Kate is doing it in an elevated way, and I think that are doing it in a modern way. I don't mind it. I think it's a beautiful silhouette. Next trend, we are freeing the ankle, or that's what it is being labeled, but it's a mule. It is your quintessential mule. Mules are classic. They will always be on trend, but again, you are going to see them in different colors. You are going to see some fuzz on them, and you are going to see texture. And also, the example that I'm giving right here, and I believe this is Kate as well, you see that we have freed the ankle. You see that it is a pointy toe shoe, but then you also see that the heel itself is in that pointed form. The next trend, and this comes and goes as well, but thigh-high boots, but we're talking about upper thigh-high boots, and I believe these are from Gucci. I think that these are gorgeous. I think the color is gorgeous. I believe I'm also showing one from Chloe. Those are beautiful as well, but I like thigh-high boots because they can be paired with just about anything. They can be paired with a mini skirt. They can be paired with shorts and tights. They can be paired with pants. They are very versatile. And also with the mini skirts, you can, I know a lot of people like to wear the mini skirts and then have the actual thigh highs meet, but it seems like with the upper thigh highs, it's going to go even higher up on your thigh. This is a very sexy trend. When we start talking about thigh highs, a lot of people equate that with sexiness, which I think is fine. And the last trend is going to be elevated loafers. So I would definitely say that this is a trend as well. I'm pretty sure you guys are all aware of the ones that I'm going to be showing you, but it is from Gucci. Loafers themselves, the actual shoe is very classic. They will never go out of style. And then they typically come back each season with different iterations. They typically come back with different textures and on trend colors. But this time it is going to be the thickness of the actual sole. It's going to be elevated. Now, looking at these shoes, I don't know how comfortable they would be to walk in. I personally think that they make your foot look long, but these are everywhere. Okay, now let's get into the 3 colors and textures when it comes to boots. So the very first one is going to be brown. I think brown boots are very beautiful, but we're talking about, and this can be thigh high, mid high, regular riding, combat boots, structured boots, just brown, a really deep, dark, rich brown. And also that color is going to be on trend for clothing in fall of 2024 as well, which will bring me to the next color. Is going to be burgundy or oxblood. You are going to be seeing that in boots as well, and that's perfect because you can then do an entire monochrome look for burgundy or oxblood, because in this previous video we talked about actual clothing trends for fall of 2024. And the last one is going to be snake skin. While we did talk about animal print in the video for fall clothing, there's going to be more of an emphasis when it comes to footwear on snake print. I'm giving you the example of Kate. We're all and I think Kate has had these boots, I think, for a couple of seasons now. Some people don't care for animal print shoes, and some people do not care for animal print clothing. So this season you will have options. So those are all of the shoe trends that I have for you. I would probably say my favorite in this list is going to be the pointed heel. Let me know in the comments which trends you like, which ones you might want to try. I just want to remind you, here on YouTube, I do upload videos every Wednesday and Sunday. And of course, right here or right here, I will leave my Instagram handle. And remember to dress with simplicity to make a lasting impression. Bye, y'all.
We always have it coming.